Well, earlier this week, if you tried to search for photographs of Taylor Swift on Twitter, can't imagine why you would have, but if you did, you would have been blocked. That's because fake images of the pop star had found their way onto the site and staff were trying to reduce their spread. These were made using artificial intelligence and they were so lifelike that they were considered a perfect example of deep fakes. In New Hampshire, we saw a similar thing where technology was used to recreate Joe Biden's voice for an automated call sent out to voters, encouraging them not to vote in New Hampshire primaries and instead to wait until November. But he never recorded it. These two examples are exposing real concerns about what we can and can't trust on our screens. Well, joining me now is editor of the technology and men's lifestyle website, EFTM.com, Trevor Long. Trevor, great to see you. Look, what is this new world of deep fakes and how can we tell if something is genuine or not?
Sharri, good evening. It's a troubling world we're moving into here because it has become so easy for anyone to create these things. So if you consider that a year ago, it was very hard to mimic Joe Biden's voice and create a message. Today, I could probably do it for you in about 10 minutes and make him say whatever I wanted. Voice is probably the easiest of all. And then you take image manipulation and you say, especially for someone like Taylor Swift, of whom there are many millions of photos, very easy to create a model that says, I can just type anything and have her standing in whatever position, wearing whatever she wants, and it's all artificial. The problem is, as you've mentioned, detecting it. And unfortunately, there isn't going to be a simple way other than verifying the source. And which people on social media are going to bother to do that?
I mean, you know, we've already had state actors like Russia and China trying to influence our democracy and our elections in the West. I mean, you just put this deepfake technology into the mix and it's a whole nother ball game.
That's right. And I think that's the challenge for the next 8 or 9 months leading up to the US election and then elections around the world, including our own. Now, some of this stuff can be used quite smartly by a political party who might, mimic their leader's voice to create a two-way conversation. So instead of a robocall, it's actually a two-way conversation where they've created a programmed a computer that can talk in the way of the language of the political party as opposed to the opposition, and therefore actually sell themselves to someone. So forget the voice recordings; it's going to get interactive as well, both for positive and negative purposes. And then you put on top of that the scams that are happening for average Aussies and people around the world who are falling victim to scams because they think they're real. It's a real problem for us today, and unfortunately, I don't have an answer as to how we solve the problem.
Yeah, and now we hear as well today, Elon Musk and brain chips. I tell you what, artificial intelligence is something I don't think we should be rushing into. Trevor Long, thank you so much for your time.